Alright, hey guys, this is my first Wi-Fi narrated battle. Pretty excited for it. Finally got a microphone that works. Alright, so I'm battling some guy I met in some random chat room somewhere. And he starts out with a Jolteon. I thought my Hydro Pump might be able to OHKO him since he isn't very defensive. But I missed, so it was irrelevant whether I could or not. He ends up killing me off with a Thunderbolt. On the turn after this, I make the first mistake of many to come in this battle. I see that he has hidden power, which I presume to be ice, never asked him. And I decide to stay in after this turn to take another one of them. I don't know why maybe I was just trying to weaken the Jolteon, even though I could have probably one-hit KO'd him with whatever else I send in after this turn. But, I decided to switch him out now, which it turned out to be nicely because Zeus was able to get a few more things done for me later in this battle. Well, so I switch out now and I bring in my Magnezone to take the hidden power ice very nicely. And then, now he makes a move which I don't quite understand. He switched into an Electivire. Here, I maybe trying to take the motor boost, but why would I use an electric attack if he had a Jolteon out who I would have just healed? But I switch into my Uxie, who I predicted a fighting attack with. It turned out to be Cross Chop, and I now go to settle some of my screens, starting with Reflect. And by the way, this song, if you think it's pretty entertaining, it is Drifting by Andy McKee. It's all instrumental, all just his guitar, and it sounds really cool. Alright, well, now I go to set up some rocks and switch out into one of my sweepers to try to give him a little bit of an advantage. The guy I decided to go out to might not have been the best decision. I probably should have went to the other sweeper I have, but I went out to my Salamence, who I thought would, since with the Intimidate and the Reflect could take less than half from an Ice Punch. Turned out to be just slightly over half, which I was okay with because I could finish it out on the next turn with an Earthquake. He goes back into his Jolteon, which I knew had hidden power ice, so I don't know why I did not switch out here. I knew it'd be faster than me also. Just another one of those terrible decisions I made. Should have switched into my Metagross, who you guys will see later. But whatever, it's alright. So now I send out the Metagross. So I take the Thunderbolt pretty nicely. I Agilitize. And then I finish him off on the next turn with an Earthquake. This isn't a normal Agility Gross set. Instead of having a Meteor Mash on there, I decided to go with having two different type of elemental punches, both Thunder Punch and Ice Punch. I think it works really well, nice surprise on some people. So in this next turn, I decided to use an Earthquake, see if he had Heat Proof or whatever that other ability is called. Turns out it was very common to have Levitate, and we decided to stay with that. So I go into Thunder Punching him while he tries to put me to sleep. I don't get too much done, but I decide not to switch out anyway, which I'm not sure if switching would have been a good idea or not, but alright, so he gets me to sleep and switches next turn into his Salamence. I was hoping that I would wake up on one of the two turns, I think it was, that I stayed asleep through. And to be able to get off my Ice Punch, which I presume would have killed him. But you'll see in the next few turns that I do not wake up, and he ends up killing me off with two Earthquakes. Yeah, so I probably should have switched out my Metagross. I shouldn't test how long he's gonna sleep. Never a smart idea, but I always do it anyway. So I finish him off with an HP ice now. So I go back to my Uxie, maybe try to get up a few more screens again, but he puts me to sleep right away, so I decide to just switch back down to Zeus. Drop my microphone there. Alright, well, I expect him to switch, so in this next turn I'll roost up. You know, seeing that he sent... Now this was a terrible switch I thought he made, switching into Caesar when he knows I have Heat Wave. I would have OHKO'd him anyways, so... Alright, well, I take his Bolt Punch on the next turn pretty nicely because of that resistance, and I'm able to finish him off. So he sends out his Melodic, so clearly he had nothing that could survive any of my attacks. So, but surprisingly, his Melodic was faster than me, so he's able to finish me off with an Ice Beam. But it's alright because I'm able to send in my Magnezone, who I thought would be able to one-hit KO him with a Thunderbolt, but it brings me down to barely any health left. But I get a little bit of hacks here, including paralyzing him and then him being fully paralyzed after that. So it makes up for that not killing him, I guess. So he decides to switch out, which is a terrible idea because I'm able to two-hit KO his Ronzon with the Thunderbolts, and now he doesn't even get a chance to attack him once. And now the game will just end because I can finish off his Melodic on the next turn. Alright, well, it was a fun battle. Hope to battle you again, even though I have no idea who you are. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed my first narrated battle. If you want to criticize anything I said during it, feel free, because I probably sounded like a complete idiot while talking. And, alright.